Hello, good evening. This is kind of a weird stream for me to do since I typically, I don't do Afterdark streams. It's typically something that I don't really do, I just play, I used to play a lot of Grand Theft Auto, I think 2 years ago, on the channel and stuff, but since then, I've decided to pretty much diversify my content. Uh, to essentially just include flight simulation stuff. But pretty much, I guess we're just gonna be cruising around in a Bugatti. If you guys want, I can change a game to something like F1. Like you guys are gonna definitely see me fail due to the fact that I am really not good at that. But yeah, pretty much just gonna be driving around here. The people in my Discord server, they're possibly gonna get pinged 2 times, so I'm really sorry about that. It's the bot doing it automatically speaking, but yeah, pretty much it's gonna be driving around here. Let's try to go up to Los Santos. Maybe we can do some let's see, what's it called, RP later today, but it's like 10 well, it's actually 11 now, so it's kind of really late where I live at. So whether I'll sustain the stream for too long, that is yet to be decided, but I like the broadcast quality so far. It looks really good on Fivem, but yeah, let me clap the not clap, I close the chat there. Oh, caused a little car accident there, that's not great. Caused another one, let's not have any curse words on there. But yeah, pretty much playing Grand Theft Auto today. It is a game that, it's really old, but 5M really gives it like another life, to be honest. But pretty much, yeah, it's nighttime here, making my way over to Los Santos, which is the capital city in San Andreas, which is where where the game takes place. But we have one person watching. Welcome. I have 226 subscribers, and I think the only, the way that I've gained all of them, apart from the earlier days, would have been I used to do a lot of Minecraft streams. Like back then, I really didn't do flight sim all the time, so I'm doing this now. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit this drift, and we'll try playing some Formula 1. Like if you guys want to vote anything, please do let me know. Let's try to drive realistically, even though it's a Grand Theft Auto game. And oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and turn around here, do this. Oh, oh, there's a horn going off. Let me actually charge my phone. It's not connected currently. I don't know why this is happening. Oh, that's a bomb going off. Give me just a second. I should charge the phone. To people watching, welcome. If you guys want to see me play F1, I guess that's something that we can do. I don't want to be part of any of this, so I'm gonna just go up here to the Maze Bank up here. Let's go. Let's not die. Cool. Alright. Let's go helicopter. Let's go ahead and get a White Hawk, also known as this helicopter. Let's actually test out some of the planes. I don't necessarily want to be. Let's see. What can I do? I think F1 would be kind of cool. I'm definitely not good. So people like Gold Flight Sim, which is kind of goated at car games. The guy freaking drifts all the time in Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa. I don't know if it's an Italian game or anything, but pretty much. Yeah, if I were to try it out right now, I'd be decent. I play with a wheel, not with keyboard. I'm actually using keyboard for Grand Theft Auto currently. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh, let me try flying under bridges. That should be interesting. Maybe we'll land down here. Oh, let's try to land. Okay, cool. I haven't really streamed this in over a year now, so it's kind of a bit weird for me. So let's go into vehicle related settings, add on vehicles. We're going to planes. Okay, let's go over here. What's a good play we could do? Let's do jet. What even is this? Oh, that's not the one. Well, that's great. Okay. Is the audio good, by the way? Let's just do a simple. Let's start with a Gripen, and then we'll build up from there. Okay. Rest in peace, Southwest. Let's go ahead and get over here. Okay, V1, rotate. try this one out. I haven't really done this, and it's also nighttime, so guaranteed I'm gonna end up crashing and burning, so you know that's great. Or not. Or not. Okay, that's one. That's not going to work. Oh, that's great. Well, that's great. Right. I'm gonna go into the main menu real quick. Let's see. So I've been live for 5 minutes now, and I haven't done anything productive. So let's see. Let's see what roleplay servers we can go on. We can try Bluebird, which is kind of like a really realistic one. I used to play that like quite often. So let's try to do Bluebird. As you can see, it's not really going that well right now. 226. Let's see. Let's see if Bluebird still exists. Let's go into history, forum, patrons, Discord. Where do you go again? Replay, history. Cool. Where's it going? It's going on right now. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 people watching, 2 playbacks. Cool. This is going on right now. Let's go and close that. Let's see. History. How do you browse? Like, remember they had like a really good like browsing system, but for some weird reason, like they took it off. So you know that's great. Alright, let's go into play. Oh, okay, this is how it works. Sandbox. Let's go ahead and get roleplay. We could try to do flight sim roleplay. Like I definitely did a lot of those back then. So let's see. Lucid City. Where's Bluebird at? Bluebird. There it is. 253. Okay, great. This is the one. What's this guy's name? Modest Pelican Gaming Place. Cool. Fivem needs to restart you. Okay, cool. So, tell you what, I'm gonna embarrass myself, and we're actually gonna go play some. Be right back. Let me go put this on. We're actually gonna go play some. Let me get this out of the way. HD capture, overlay and capture. Be right back. Let's go into this. That's not what I wanted. Background. Let's go into display capture, and we'll pretty much bring that right over there. So what do we have? So we have Kerbal Space Program. We could try go to the moon, so let's actually try that one out. KSP, we have Sinking Simulator, we have X-Plane, but like X-Plane, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm surprised I'm getting 2 freaking viewers just by doing this. Oh, there's the ping. Cool. The Discord server got pinged. That's great. So, let's see. What can we do? Let's do some laps at a Formula 1 track. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll do Spa. Let me know how the audio is, since F1 can be rather loud at times, so I don't really want it to be blasting. Let me get my pedal set up. So, I'm using a wheel. My pedals are kind of messed up, so when I decide to brake, I essentially speaking have to go ahead. Okay, there's Belgium. Oh, we could try Monaco. Let's do Belgium. Cool. All right, let's get it manual. See how it goes. Let me check audio. Let me know how the audio is since F1 can be. Okay, audio looks good. Oh, we're actually running the V8 here, so it's not like the weird hybrid engine that Formula One uses now. So let's get it. Tilt my little chair a little bit to make it more realistic. All right. Oh boy, this is gonna be loud AF. Haven't really done this before. Go to track, flying lap. Cool. All right. I think I made a mistake. I'm playing this with socks on. Give me just a second. Actually, change the view. I don't like this view that much. Well, that's great. That was such a good little lap until I decided to spin around the last corner. That's great. Okay. Let me actually turn off the guidance line around there. So assist, what do we have on? Anti-lag, we'll turn that off. We'll turn that on to medium. It can be really, really difficult driving without traction since the car will want to drift all the time. Let's try to get that over to off. Okay, cool, cool. Here we go. On to. Alright, gotta be careful on the brakes now. Cool. Alright, so tell you this, since I'm not good at this, let me go and turn this one on, but the rest is gonna be as is. Okay, we go, getting to this curve, look around the outside, start turning a little bit, not to spin off, and that looks good. Cool, cool. We're going to try to go around here. That final corner always freaking gets me, so let's try to be better at this one. Okay, made it. Pass, that's good. And gear up, and gear up. Cool. 6th gear, and we're braking now. Okay, this could be the one. Cool, cool. Spin up. Looking good. It's a shame that old F1 cards don't really have DRS, so you find yourself, you know, being more competitive. So let's come. Oh, that's gonna cost me a penalty. Well, this is great. Okay, let's go and restart the lap. So damn loud, like my left ear, it's freaking super loud. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Go around here. And shift. There we go. So I'm kind of thinking, this is a tad difficult. Let me go into Discord to check if anybody's messaged anything about that. 6 playbacks, we have 1 person watching, really appreciate it. I'm actually even surprised that at least 2 people decide to watch along, due to the fact that, you know, it's not my general type of stream, so for people to pretty much just go around here, and that's great. Let's go ahead and restart lab. This is great. Restart once again. I keep on going I keep on breaking way too late. So let's go ahead and go around here and break. Go around here, and we're way too wide. That's gonna cause a disqualification. That's good. I gotta downshift faster though. Terrible turn, we're fine. I wanna try Monaco. Like, Monaco is gonna be like so interesting to be honest. Let's go around here, turn, go around here. Cool. Looks good. And let's go ahead and just continue like this. We can try to get some traction here, but we don't really need to. Our current priority is to essentially pass the car in front of us, so that's not gonna go where he went way too wide, or we actually brake way too late, so that's great. I'm calling it a lap, like there's no way you can catch up to me right there, so the gap keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think we might have spinned here. That's great. So I feel like I'm qualified enough to do Monaco, so let's see what could go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? What if we do Italy? Yeah, Italy seems like a more interesting track in my opinion. Monza, Autodromo di Monza, I think that's what you call it. Let's see. And my dog in the background. Cool. I think it's been 22 minutes and it's been F1 non-stop. That's pretty cool. Monaco, here we come. This is gonna be terrible. Oh, that's not Monaco. Okay, that's great. Alright. And brake. Shift. And shift. 7th gear. We're gonna continue on this straight for now. Get closer, and we're essentially going to go ahead and 3, 2. And we braked way too late. That's great. There's no way you can make this. Okay, whatever. Cool. Restart. That's great. Alright. 7th gear. Shift onto 5. Distance. Yeah, we're not going to go in the pit lane. 7th gear. We're definitely going to have to shift a lot faster now. Well, not shift, but we have to brake a lot faster. So right on. I forgot how small this little turn is. Okay, that's cool. And we're spinning on the grass again. Cool. Alright. I hate how terrible I'm at this game. Like, this is not like any esports worthy. It's more or less me just trying to drive a Formula 1 car, which, as you guys can clearly see, is not going good, but it's fine. This is great. This is like the freaking 3rd time, and I cannot make that little curve there. That's cool. Okay, saved it. That would have been fatal. 3 people watching. Well, that's great. That is honestly great. 6th gear. 3 people freaking watching. That's great. Alright. Welcome. Let's go ahead and brake in 3, 2, 1. This time we're gonna make it. Never mind, we're not gonna make it. I'm trying my best here. That's cool. We made it at least, so that's great. 3, 4, I'm in P1 surprisingly, so that's great. And break it. You know what? I feel as if I am terrible, so let me go ahead and go to assist and turn on the racing line only for corners. Okay, restart lap. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, there we go. Work a little bit. Using the grass to our advantage, if you want to call it that way. Okay, cool, cool. Well, this is great. This is like my freaking 5th attempt, and I have yet to make it over that successfully. So let's go ahead and retry that. Forgot to brake. That's cool. So that definitely is an improvement. Let's see how well we can get this. this is great. So, 3 people just joined and they see me drifting, so that's cool. Oh, Eddie's attempting, like skidding around. 7th gear, let's go down to 3. Okay, cool. 6th gear, 7th gear, 300 miles per hour, looking good. Okay, 315, looks good. Fuel count just went down, so that's great. And down we go. I should do Yas Marina because I've actually been to that circuit in my life in 2013 to a Formula 1 race when, you know, these cars were still around, so yeah. Cool. 5th gear, let's go 7th in just a second. 7th gear, okay, on a long straight, looks good. Let's try not miss this at all. Braking zone, 3, 2, 1, brake. And we missed it, that's great. Cool. Right, so I feel confident that I'll be able to do Monaco. So let's see, Monaco. what could possibly go wrong? Let's go ahead and do Monaco. Monaco should be around here. Monaco is there. It is Monaco. If I'm able to make it without crashing at least one single lap, we're gonna go play some Kerbal Space Pro. Cool. Let me go ahead and look at the Discord. Discord's cool. We have 11 playbacks, so that is, it's really amazing that despite trying out something new, you guys are quote unquote enjoying it because the playbacks are 11. We've had 3 people watching, um, sometimes even more than I get when I'm flight streaming. So it's great. All right, Monaco, let's go. Oh boy, I'm freaking scared because it's Monaco. They call this track essentially. They essentially say it's like drifting a go-kart in your living room, which is a good way to put it due to the fact that it is rather difficult to drive around here since it's a street circuit and it's in Monaco, and the cars can be pretty big as we've seen recently with the new generation of cars, especially with the ones coming out in 2022. There's some Miami Grand Prix. I unfortunately will not be seeing that. Oh, that's a spin. That's great. So we're gonna go back on the track. I think so far, like, the race was going really well. Let's try to get some traction, turn on drift offs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 3, 2, 1. We're not gonna make that. That's fine. This is great. Oh. Three, 4, 5, 6. Crash. It's good. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's downshift to gear 1, and there we go, idling through. Oh boy. Gear 5, gear 7. Oh, it hit the ball. Oh, it hit the wall. That's great. It's extremely rare that I make that little corner. Like that corner, that little chicane there, it definitely is extremely difficult to make it through. So, due to the fact that it is kind of like a really tight, I guess, exit there. Due to the fact. Excuse me, I'm trying to race at Monaco and talk at the same time. This is not going to go very well. Almost saved it. Almost crashed here. That was a nice save. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Downshift. And hit the wall. Cool. I would say despite it looking so terrible, like, it's looking quite nice. Cool. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. 5, 6, 7. Scoot. Wow, that's great. They say the trick is that you want to go over this little curb like so and then use it to kind of stop and then do that. Like I've seen people doing that before to pretty much essentially 3, 4, 5, yeah, pretty much do that to kind of help themselves slow down and make it over safely. I doubt that we're gonna make it. Oh, yeah, we don't make it. That is a really, really tight corner. It's great. Cool, cool. This is great. Like on the stream, it looks absolutely amazing. It's just a shame that my driving skills are not the best. That's why I'm gonna get my permit in around a week, so that's great. 3, 4, 5. That was not an out of lap. That is bonkers. Oh, that was so damn close. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna shift to neutral. Okay, that was a bad idea. Cool, cool. To be watching, we have 0 likes, that's not a problem. It's an experimental stream, going back to... Essentially, I was started out this channel, like I used to do Roblox streams and stuff, which is... You know, it's Roblox streams and stuff, but... you know, it is what it is. Break, break, break. Make it over, we don't make it over, hit the curb. That is great. Let's see, what can we do? Because, like, we have to use a good braking point, not actually, like, hit it, so let's see how we can do this. Alright, so I'm starting to think that it was a really, really bad idea to try Monaco, despite, you know, me thinking that I'm quote-unquote skilled a little bit, but as you can clearly see, everything but that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Restart again, that is not a good lap. I think we've done, how many laps already? Because like Monaco's like also really, really small circuit, so circuit. Okay, ended up oversteering there. Okay, that's great. Let's retry this one more time and then I'll play some Kerbal Space program. It's kind of 11:44 p.m. here, so I think it's a nice little simple mission. We'll try to get a 2-way trip to Mars, if you want to call it that way. Okay, 3, 4. That's a nice little overtake there. That's great. Hit a barrier, that's great. No, I gotta say that despite me labeling this as a Grand Theft Auto stream, we literally are playing more driving games here rather than Grand Theft Auto 5, so that's great. I don't know know who was the genius that decided to make such a terrible corner. Like, there's no way someone can make that. Like, in real life they do, like, most of the people just decide to, like, cut it, but... Oh boy. Spin. Cool. Spinala. Why are we spinning? I end up drifting this little corner, which isn't the point. Oh, hit a corner. I really have to stop looking at my little gear counter there. It surprises me that I'm doing better. I've crashed like freaking 5 times. Got that little corner. It was a good lap though. Really proud of it. Like I end up really like I've got no traction, so then I end up doing this weird little thing. So let's try to keep it out of the wall. You know what? It is really distracting me that I really have to take a look at my gearbox. Let me set it to automatic. I know it's kind of cheating a little bit, but you know I can't really do this, so it's gonna restart. Cause like I end up like looking at my little gearbox counter, so it is kind of a bit weird. So let me just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and brake. That wasn't good at all. That's great. Alright, let's restart. I think it's nearly impossible. Like, I gotta practice more. But I think, you know, this bike, I really have to freaking focus on Monaco and not try to speak to you guys or whoever's watching, because it's only one person. Cool. So. Go around here. That's a good start. Cool. You know what I've habit? Like I have like these little things on my wheel where I can pretty much click it and then it pretty much downshifts and upshifts for me. Pretty much do that so I can pretty much focus, well, not have to do it on a manual thing. By that I mean let's go turn around here. That's great. Yeah, by that I pretty much mean that pretty much like, you know how actual cars have like these little buttons you can hit to shift the car manually instead of actually having an automatic transmission, which most cars are utilizing nowadays. So we got a nice little launch here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me not focus on that. Cool. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Let's try to time my little steer a little bit more. It's gonna kind of loose. Okay, that looks better. such a good little launch there, so it was terrible. I kept it out of the wall like a lot of times here, so it's great. Let me reset the lab. I'm just gonna keep on trying, and I guess if you guys find enjoyment out of my multiple attempts at, trying to drive a Formula One car at Monaco, um, yeah, I guess just watch. This is great. Alright, let's do it one more time. Come to the realization that despite turning on an automatic transmission, let's go and get manual. Let's go back. Go into restart lab. It's really not making a difference. I'm crashing a lot more. So let me go ahead and pretty much get this out of the way with. Let's not crash. Good start. Keep it on the barrier there. 3, 4, 5. guess you could call me Nikita Maspin because I'm spitting so much for. Okay, that was a bump, but that's really looking good. Oh, mine is 9. Okay, that's great. New lap. Great, great. Alright. Let's do one lap at Brazil. I'm kind of happy. That's the first time I made that little chicane there. So let's go into... what if we do Brazil? Brazil. Brazil. It should be right around here. We'll do F1 2019 will be... Yeah, we'll do Red Bull. Let's go. Oh no, we'll do Haas for the memes, I guess. Haas, there we go. Weather type. It's Brazil, so let's go and do wet. Time of session midday. Cool. Confirm. Cool, cool. Surely it's gonna be interesting. Like I won't be hearing the V8 on the F1 2010 Scuderia de Ferrari. Instead, we're gonna be hearing a Red Bull one. I think it uses Honda engines from 2019, so um, it's a nice car. Oh no, it's Haas. Okay, I forgot I did it for the memes. Okay, cool, cool. This is gonna be great. Yeah, as you can see, traction is not there, which is great. It's gonna be great for drifting though. Oh, there's 8 gears on this one. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Cool. Alright, okay, that's great. Let's see. What can we play next? I give us a really good time. Let's see, it's 12 playbacks. Let me go back here so we have one person watching. Let's see, how long has the stream been going for? It is around 1 freaking hour. Okay, it's great that you can like kind of get really, I guess, um, pretty much. Alright, just realized that despite because I use this software called IQ, my mic is gonna sound a little bit echoey now. Let's try to bring it into the be right back real quick. Let's see, what can we play now? Let's see. We have Kerbal Space Program, we have Minecraft. Um, what else do we have? Let's go ahead and look at this. We have Minecraft, Concord, not Concord that. Let's see. We have Fivem, we have Blender, but I'm not really gonna work on that. We have Grand Theft Auto 5, but we already played that. What do we have? What do we have left? Let's go ahead and look at this. We have do I have Destiny installed? Okay, I don't have it installed. Cool. We could play Star Wars Empire War and try to grind, but let's see. It is fine. We'll do one mission in Kerbal. We'll see how far we can get. So I got my. Let's go ahead and get mine. It'll. Let's see. It's gonna crash my stream, isn't it? Um, cool. So let me actually go and disconnect that. We're gonna be doing a nice little quick flight in Kerbal. We're gonna try to go to Mars. That should be fairly easy. All you have to do is make like a thing in which you can essentially just go up into orbit, rendezvous, if you want to call it that way. But we're definitely gonna be going to Mars. Um, yeah, pretty much. We have to assign a transfer stage. What else do we have to do? Transfer stage. I haven't really done this in a while, so we're gonna have to design a transfer stage. All right, let's think about it. Transfer stage, made up of nuclear drives and stuff. Plan out a Mars transfer window, capsule, landing capsule 2. Be able to rendezvous with it, which is gonna be the most difficult part since I'm not really good at that, but we'll see how well it can go. I'm gonna wait for KSP to load. Let's go ahead and see if I can get it hooked up here. So it's going to in-flight, expand capture, properties, F1, Kerbal Space Program, 64XE. Does that work? It probably won't work. Transition. Oh, it works. Okay, cool, cool. In that case, we're actually gonna go ahead and play Kerbal Space Program. So let's see. Let's try to work out a nice little stuff here because we need a round. There's like a whole delta V map, so we have to get into orbit, and then from there we're gonna pretty much plan out our plan. So we're gonna be pretty much doing a light craft. We don't really need to build like an entire freaking Mars colony um, today. So essentially speaking, my phone is about to die. So let's go ahead and try to get this charged up. But yeah, pretty much. Trying to get this like so. There you go. That's that. No, I don't want it accessed. But yeah, pretty much plan is we're gonna have to plan that out. Orbital stage. We're gonna try to plan it for 3 people. So 3 people. We'll try to get a gravity ring there just for the looks and stuff. But we'll see how well that goes. Cool. 3 people watching. Cool, cool, cool. If you are feeling generous, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to. Like I'm not forcing you. Like tomorrow we're gonna be flying the 757, and I gotta say let's see. How's the other stream at? Because I know the ones planned out for tomorrow. But to be honest, if I have to be honestly speaking, I really find streams like these a lot more funner than the other ones. I can flight simming because it's really just flight simming, talking, landing and stuff. So this is honestly a lot better. Let's see if I can look at my stream that's planned out. So we have 226. Cool, cool, cool. 226. That's a great number. We're gonna plan out a orbital stage here, so let's see. We can get some SR base engaged. I just don't want it to be too complex to the point that I have to pretty much plan out the separation in case, because like if the rockets are gonna separate, you don't want them to go together, or else they're gonna cause a fireball, which is not the best. It's not a generally ideal scenario, and it's also 12 a.m., so it's honestly great that at least 3 people are watching, which is great. But pretty much, let's see what else we have. So we have to plan that out. Okay, it should be simple. I'll just pretty much start out and then start building downwards. Lander stage. Let's see. Because we can use parachutes on Mars, so we're gonna take advantage of that, and we might as well get some. Let's see, parachutes on Mars. It's literally freaking 12 a.m. I'll be right back. I'm surprised my family's still awake. Be right back. I'm back. Cool, cool. I will close that, start new game. Let's go into Mars stream. I guess you can call it. My dog is outside the door, so let's go and click start new Mars stream. Sandbox. We'll do NASA. NASA right here. Accept and start. Cool. Alright. We'll see how fast we can get on there. So let's see. I think I have this already planned out. Like I don't want to make a weird looking rocket, so I think Kerbal might crash. Never mind, we're fine. Cancel, okay, and what do we have? I've got it. Vehicle assembly building, cool. Let's see. Right, so let's plan this out. So let's get our capsule out here. Let's go ahead and plan this out. So, this one can have two. So I guess we'll plan it out. I've got docking stage around here, so let's try to get this set up. Docking, we'll get this. Oh, let's actually get this also set up. So let's try to get a heat shield. 2.5 there. Get this around here. We need a decoupler, so let's try to do, that's too large, perfect. I wonder if I can change the color. Go just leave it as metal, cool. What else do we have to do? Cool. Back to the side, let's try to get a docking system in place. Let's try to get a antenna, we're definitely going to need that, but that's going to go on the transfer stage. So let's go back here, docking. There we go, coupling, aerodynamic docking port, there we go, clamp Otron docking port, that looks really weird. We could do this instead. Okay, that's also really weird. Okay, we'll get this set up like so. I want to go for a more like, look like so, to make it look more oldie, I guess, if you want to put it that way. So let's go into parachutes, it should be in utility. Those are pressurized tanks, and I just forgot that I'm running Kerbalism, which essentially makes it look, it essentially makes it, so, let's see, let's try to get a radio mounted parachute. Let's try to get 1, 2, and 3, 4 set up like so. Try to get them turn into a way that I can pretty much get them like so. Just cosmetic little details here. Turn, and there we go. Cool. We can actually tuck them in a little bit closer into the ship, like so. Okay, that looks good. Looks good. So transfer stage. Let's plan this out. So let's go ahead and look at this. So transfer stage is essentially going to. I gotta plan this out. So how about I plan this out? So try to get a nice little transfer stage so we can actually build. Okay, this is a lot more difficult than I was expecting, so that's great. I'll just try to pretend that this doesn't exist. Let's go into Kerbalism. So we have stuff like this. We have Communitron. Let's go here to utility. We can get a gravity ring, gravity ring. It should fit. Cool. It's really, we don't really need it, but we'll go. Alright, and I guess since we're just trying to like make it happen, let's go into this like so. Let's go ahead and we generally just need liquid fuel here. So tell you this, we're gonna get oxidizer just in case. So we'll get one of these. Again, bunch of little small fuel tanks. That's not what we want. And then lander states. Let's actually try to plan this one out. So lander. Let's try to get a docking port here. So docking port set up like so. Engines and stuff. Let's go around here. Cabin. Let's try to get this set up. MK2 landing can. Let's try to get this. That's too large. Cool. It's freaking 12 a.m. here. What am I doing? We're gonna need some oxidizers. Let's actually make sure that we bring lots of it. So let's try to get something set up like so. Where these little fuel tanks are really versatile. These are liquid fuel. I need rocket fuel. Let's see. Cool. We'll do one of these like so. I actually want to structure in a way that we can try to. Cool. Let's try to get one large engine here. So let's try to get a. What's the largest engine we can fit on here? So that's a bore, but we don't really want it to be that OP. What other options do we have? So we have these. Like these are liquid fuel and what's the delta V on this? 64. Yeah, definitely that's not gonna work. We can get a couple of vectors. Yeah, we'll get that is way too much. Okay. Um, this is like the best option right now. But we only need it for a cent, so we don't really need to go that OP so far. So let's try to get the setup like so. Try to get the setup. Let's try to get some end coverings, just so we can pretty much get the setup like so. Metro nose cone. Looks good. These should have. That looks good. White. We'll paint these like so. We can get the setup in a nice little color scheme. Okay, we'll do that. We get like another one. Oh no, never mind, that looks good. And we'll get our landing legs right around here. Glen, nope, we don't need that. Let's go around here. New Shepherd, do we need that? No, we don't need that. That's great. Landing gear, not that either. Let's try to get this one. Yeah, this one should do the trick, but I think it's too large now, so we're not gonna do that. We'll get these. These look better. Cool. That's our transfer stage sounds. That's great. I'll turn a light in a way that this works. Yeah, that works for me. Let's actually try to decouple these. So essentially speaking, what we're done, let me actually try to get a mono propellant tank here. So it's, oh no, we don't have to do it that way. Let's go set this up right here. Get these like so. Looking good. Decouplers, let's try to get some of these installed. So let's go ahead and get 4 of these like so. Then we'll connect these via here. So we can pretty much just essentially go ahead and have them decouple when they're empty. Cool. That definitely is not what I'm going for, so that's great. Cool. Let me go and close the hanger so I can get a better view on this. Cool, cool. Cool. And I think that should do the trick. Let's try to get a better visual. That looks... Let's move these down a bit. Cool. That looks good. Mono propellant tanks. So let's try to get mono. Get these set up like so. We'll get these. I don't really need that much, so let's try to get some miniature tanks here. So let's do. Cool. Oh, parachutes, right, we're gonna need those. Since we don't need them for the descent stage, we're actually gonna get these set up in a manner that we can go ahead and have them set up here. So the moment we land, they're gonna also act as our little nose guns here. So we're gonna set it up like so. So we have 4 parachutes here, meaning that we're not gonna we're not gonna need to use that. So 2,500 looks good. This looks good for a little stage here. What else do we have? So we're using nuclear engines. That means that we're going to be burning for a really, really long time. So we also need life support systems. So let's try to get a supply container. Let's see how much I need. Pressurized tank. Pressurized life support unit large. Okay, we'll get the setup. Oh no, right. We need to also have an ability so they can also go ahead and get down from their little ship. We have a crane here. Do we really need a crane? No, we don't need a crane. Cool. Get these set up like so. So what? I'm gonna get these set up like so. 1, 2, and then we're gonna get these to go down. So motor cap, we don't need that. Let's go down here. That's not what we need. We'll get some fireworks just to celebrate. Tell you what, we're gonna go and mount them right here. We have 4 of these set up. So 4 here. Bring them down. And that should do the trick. Cool, cool. That looks good. We have fireworks, so that's gonna be great when we get to Mars. What else do we have? So we gotta get these little things so we can pretty much let's see. Alright, cool. Get some light strips. Like I'm definitely adding more weight than I need to currently, but you know, what do we have to lose? It's only like a couple of kilograms, so let's go ahead and get I wanna get some more lights. No, I want to get more lights just in case we land on the dark side of the Mars. So let's try to get this set up like so. I made a fatal mistake here, so let's try to get the setup so it's only 1. Like 1. Cool. It's 1. And there we go. Sand ladder, and I think that should do the trick. Okay, that looks fine. Alright, in that case, that's our lander stage completed, so that's great. We have fireworks set up, we have, cool. We're gonna leave this as is, so let's try to get a trail type. We're gonna leave that to classic whirly straw bear. Burst. Okay, we'll just do blossom. Cool. In that case, that's pretty much lander stage completed. So let's go around here. Let's actually try to get a decoupler. I'm starting to think I don't really need that. Now I just have to focus on the life support systems. Let's get one of these in here. Set these two. Okay, we'll do this to white. And let's see. So we have food and water. Cool. Let's go bring this in a little bit in here so we can actually kind of set this up like so. Let's also rotate this a bit. Cool. Freaking, it's 12:19. I'm gonna end up streaming until like 1 a.m. so that's gonna be great. What else do we have? So we have pressurized tank. I'm assuming this one contains oxygen, so we're actually gonna also add this here. We don't really need that much oxygen, so let's see. Greenhouse, pressurized tank. Now we'll be fine. If anything happens, we'll just rely on FedEx to bring in some life support, so we'll get this attached right around here. We can have it hidden away from view, so let's try to set that like so. And science, what do we have? So we have radio science studio, we have a telescope, surface scanning module. Let's go ahead and get a... Okay, we'll get one of these. We'll get a fluid, no, that we don't need that. Seismic accelerometer. Oh, that's a mouthful to speak it out. Surface scanning module, we're also gonna get one of those. And that's pretty much our thing set up. Okay, communications. That is really, really important. So we'll pretty much just get one of these on here so we can pretty much have this set up. So when it's done, it should do the trick. Cool, cool. And that's clipping, so that's not great. So let's go here and set this up. Cool. So now that that's done, let's actually go around here. Let's try to get this little thing here, bring it up like so. That's how it's gonna look, so that's great. Let's actually plan this out. So we're gonna need some life support units here. So let's go into science, cargo, and utility. So let's try to get a greenhouse. That's way too freaking large, and we cannot launch that in one go. So we're gonna not get one of those. So we're gonna go into getting a rover install, but that's way too complex for me. So we'll get a hitchhiker storage unit, and they'll pretty much detach that. Add a little thing here. And that is essentially our transfer unit, if you want to call it so. Let's go into oxidizer. We don't need that anymore. Let's get a bunch of engines here. So let's try to get a let's go here. 4. Cool. Oh, that's not 4. Okay, we need 4. Cool. We'll get some nuclear engines installed. So we need 4 of those indeed. So try to get 4. Cool. Where are the nuclear engines at? So we have the atomic, and we have this one. So which one has a better? Okay, this one's better. Okay, that's really large. Let's try to get this one instead. So that's 4. Get those set up. That gives us around 400 seconds of delta V. I think we also need to get what do we need? So it gives us 25 ignitions. That's something else that we do have to keep in mind. This one gives us 14, so that's great. That's great reliability. What else do we have? Nerf. I really want to get the other engine, but the thing is with this one is that it's way too large, and we don't really need such a large engine. So and the reliability is also a lot less. Let's get 4 installed like so, and let's get some tanks like so. It's really not going to look beautiful, but it's not what we need. So let's go into, we have one of these, scale it down. Okay, we cannot scale that down. Let's go into Oscar. Yeah, we'll get some of those there. We'll get 4 of these radially installed like so, and we'll see how well that goes. Okay, this is a little bit interesting. So, um, let's see. Okay, I see what I'm gonna do. Okay, cool. Let's try to extend this a little bit downward, like so, and let's try to get something like so. This is gonna be a main tank. We could actually refuel this in space, so we don't really have to take that much fuel up there, but we're not gonna really bother with that. So let's go into um, what size is this? That's not gonna fit. So then, in theory, this should be it, and we don't really need this. So that is liquid fuel. Cool, cool. Let's go and get it set up like so. Something like so. Cool. Try to get something like so. We don't really need that, so let's not clip anything. So let's go. That's way too big. Cool. We only need liquid fuel, so let's try to get this set up like so. Cool. So that gives us around that much of impulse time. So that's 1,200 delta V, which is not that good at all, but it works. So we're gonna go and introduce some new fuel. I think that should be a good transfer stage around there. So let's try to get some things around here. So fuel tanks, let's go here. So we want. This is looking like a really bad Mars rocket. So let's go around here. That looks good. I'm glad that NASA is not hiring me. Looks good, and I forgot the one important thing, which is the coupling around here. So let's try to grab this here. That's not it. Cool. I'll move this around, and I think my problem is that we're trying to aim for something way unnecessarily too big for a mission that is gonna be so like it's gonna be quick. It's like 2 months, I think. So we're gonna do that. Set that there. That looks cool. Bring this down a tad bit. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're gonna set it up, delete these, and we're gonna pretty much get this set up in a manner that we can Control C, Control V. Cool. That looks good. That is not looking that good. So let's try to get these aligned. So for no. Okay, we're gonna leave that. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's try to get just some general end tip here. We don't really have to worry about it being aerodynamically stable, so we're just gonna get that set up like so. Um, so far we have around enable crossfeed. That should get us some more delta V. Looks good. Liquid fuel. I think we need some uranium, which is gonna be great. Let me go out to the launch pad to test this out. Cool, cool. This is great. Cool. So I've realized one thing, which is essentially that there's no way this thing is going to be able to get up into orbit, and we do not have enough fuel to get up there, so we're going to try adding more engines. Like, I think 4 engines should be fine. We could try to use one and then kind of like miss on a lot of benefits, such as the ability to go faster, which is kind of one of the main benefits in my opinion. Let's go down here. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and just add one. What if we just add one big engine like this one? Nuclear engine. There we go. Because the thing is that it's gonna end up like killing so much stealth to be. So let's try to go into a nerf. Let's try to get one single nerf installed. Fine, okay, we'll get one of these large engines installed and we'll see how well that goes. Get these little end tips right around here. You know, if we're gonna do that, we might as well add like an entire gravity ring. So let's try to. Cool. This is already looking like a nightmare. That's great. This is gonna be a nightmare of a mission. So we have 211. That looks really, really bad. So I'm gonna go to ladder options. So I don't really think they're gonna need that much space during like their mission. So let's just give them a single tank and another tank like so. So let's try to go around here. So let's get one of these. Liquid fuel. Let's do 6, 6, and let's try to get one of these 6. So cool. Oh, I forgot. Let me actually try to get a. Okay, cool. Let's try to get a. Oh my god, it's so freaking chaotic, and it's freaking 12 a.m. That's great. Alright, I think that's a rocket. I'm not completely proud of it. Like I've definitely done a lot better, like in the past, but you know it's 12 a.m. man. What can I say to be honest? Right, so let's go ahead and get this set up here. Move these up, get these connected. So get more of these connected, and there we go. Cool, cool. In that case, let's go ahead and bring this up a bit. Get a nice little transfer stage just in case. Okay, we're gonna try to go for a second stage. Type of rockets, we're gonna have 2 stages for this one. Let's see what's the largest one we have. So that's 1. We'll do 1, 2. We'll do 1 and 2, and that's gonna be our second stage. What's the biggest engine we have? We have this one, but that's way too small. So kind of think, what if I just get like, okay, we'll just get like a bunch of those set up. Right. Now we have a problem. What type of engine fits here? So um, that is a 5-meter diameter. So I would have to get an engine mount, but I don't know which engine mount to get. Mount. Let's see. Mount, engine mount, step motor. That's what we want. So get one of these. Scale this up. Doesn't look good. Engines. There's no way. I'm gonna have to end up pretty much getting one of these engines and scaling it up. So let's try to get a Rhino here. That's not gonna work. Let's diameter on that. So that is way too large. So let's try to get something like so. Let's try to downscale to something like so. Cool. In that case, let's do 3.75. Looks good. Cool. Okay, this is gonna fit, so that's great. Move this up. Move this up. This is gonna be such an interesting street. Found the issue. I've been looking at this rocket the whole way wrong, which is great. Um, we had these all along. Well, that's great. There's no way I can hook these up there, so that's great. looks good. Let's go down here once again. Let's go ahead and look at our transfer state. So let's try to get a nice little tank here. Cool. Got freaking 3 people watching the maximum. It just amazes me that despite me just doing this is great. We got rhinos here. That looks good. Oh, I gotta get RCS tanks, so I forgot one of those. And I gotta redo my life support units. That's great. We got life support units set up right around. I'm only staying for like a few minutes, so let's try to get 2 of those. Clip them right in there, and in they go. Cool. Cool. What else do we have? So pressurized tank. We'll get one of these. You know what? It's better safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. So let's get 2 of those installed on this. Hopefully that does not increase our mass way too much. Tell you this, we're actually gonna be smart, so we're gonna actually put these on here. Since when we're done, we won't really need these. So pressurized tanks, big. So let's try to get this. Clip these in here. The food we're still gonna take advantage of that, since we're gonna, essentially speaking, just pretty much get that set up in there. So that's great. That looks terrible, but it is what it is. So let's try to turn this a little bit. Cool. Like so. Cool. Move these up to the side, like so. Cool. Kerbal Space Program at freaking 1 a.m. That's great. Got a Geiger counter just in case, because radiation exists. Supply container, we don't need that. So I think so far that looks good. War 1 nuclear engine should do the trick. Feel really bad for the Kerbals. Let's try to get another. Let's try to get a nice little. How about we get a supply container? That's good enough food. Let's try to get 2 of those just in case. We got the pressurized tank set up in just a second, so let's try to get huge. Set it up in just a second. We'll go into utility. We'll go into hitchhiker storage unit. So essentially, I think we have a science unit which should do it, but that's way too large. In that case, we could sacrifice so much, a little bit of our fuel for comfort, but you know, we have to do that. Okay, that looks good. We'll try to get these set up like so. We don't really need them the entirety of the way, so that looks good. That looks good for oxygen. That is way more oxygen than we need. So we'll get 2 tanks. 4 should do the trick, and that looks great. Cool. In that case, that's our transfer states completed. Do a clamshell deploy, so we'll pretty much have 2 sides and clamshell deploy. Cool. 2 sides, and that looks good. 1 rocket, that looks good. We're actually gonna go down here, decouple this, so then that's gonna be our main stage. So I think so. Oh, RCS, I almost forgot. So let's try to go into RCS control unit and stuff. Get one of these. We'll get one of these here. And then one of these around here, and we have way too much, so let's try to get only 4. 4. I only need 4, but it wants to give me more. Cool. Fine, we'll just add these right around here. Let me try to add these. So let's do 4 and 4. Cool. RCS tanks, we need that. So RCS, we got some of these radially mounted. This looks like a nightmare. Just in case, let's try to get these out. Docking, this is going to be such a nightmare, but we'll make it happen. Cool. Cool. Let's go down here. Let's try to get some more RCS tanks. So also like clip these on. It's looking really ugly of a rocket so far, but it's fine. What's RCS tank that we can do? We'll do. Tell you what, we'll just add these like so. This has been such a freaking interesting stream. So add these, bring these up, and bring these up. Cool. Four, and then 6 if you want to. Cool. Database looks good so far. As a matter of fact, we do have a problem here since this is taking way too much stat. We have to pretty much make our fairing a little bit higher. It's gonna be freaking 5 and I'm gonna be streaming, so that's great. Close that fairing and then we'll actually get this set up. So let's try to do this. Flip this over and get a nice little launch system in the unlikely event that we need to do that. And I just forgot one important thing. We do need solar panels on board, so we'll get one of these installed. So we'll get 2 of those. Get one here. 1 and 2. We could get 3 if we wanted, if we really wanted to. So let's try to get this like so. 1 and 2 looks good. And batteries. We also need those. So that's great. Why am I missing out? Like I'm missing so many things that I have to add. So let's go add some battery banks just in case we need them. So let's go around here. 2 of these. What is this? Oh, that's her states here. Cool. In that case, let's go ahead and get our telescope implemented there. We don't need any more science experiments. This looks like a really, really terrible rocket, but it's fine. It's not even a rocket yet, so let me go on and go back here. Cool. How long have we been streaming for? So it's gonna be 2 hours. Let's freaking go. 2 people watching. I've gotten 21 playbacks, which is great. Really interesting indeed. What do we do? Right, so it's set up. Fairing's already set up. We need some solar panels for this little thing. This one already has that, so try to get a complex communication device on board. We also need to work on the launch escape system, so let's go into the launch escape system. And that looks good. You know what's gonna kill me? That we don't have stairs, which is great. And that's the case, cool. Remove this a bit. We'll do 4 of these. 4. Cool. Alright, cool. This game is really giving me a headache, but it is what it is. So we'll get this set up around here. 1, 2, and then stairs. Where are the stairs at? And then we'll get that up here. Cool. Send adder, and that should do the trick. Cool. That's our first stage done. We're almost ready for launch. Now we just gotta wait for a launch window, which is kind of like important, but not much. Nevertheless, we will try to get one of those. So let's go and get this set up. Cool. got a one like. That's honestly really great indeed. There's a rocket. It's really terrible. 3 people are watching, so let's not go ahead and make mess this up. Cool. Oh my god, this is a monstrosity. I've definitely done better before. So let's actually plan this out. So let's go down here. Staging, that looks good. And then we'll have staging that will go up here. 522 minutes. We have MacJab. No, we don't. We do. That makes life a lot easier. So we'll do a sync cadence. We'll do target of 85. Engage autopilot. That looks good. Auto deploys panels and stuff. No, we don't need that. 3, 2, 1. Go for launch. Okay, looks good. And I forgot to launch at a launch window, so that's great. So we'll go pretty much start up going up. Looks good. We'll start our turn in around a minute. We have to go up to 85 degrees. We have around 3,800 delta. That's how much we can go. So 4,000, as you can see, it goes up. As we deplete fuel, so I think we will be able to go to Mars today, which is going to be really phenomenal. If we make it, that's gonna be great. If we don't, that's also great. That means we're making progress. Let me check my staging. So I gotta undock that and then hit that, but I don't really want to do that right now. So continue with our turn. Let's go ahead and have this burn at a lighter rate. What's I can. Okay, that's great. We'll reduce it to not burn that much fuel, so we can kind of be more conservative. If you want to put it that way. So we actually have way more delta V than we needed, which is kind of a little bit weird since as you ascend, this is how step climbs also work, you tend to lose fuel. So I guess it doesn't really matter, we'll go full throttle and then we'll pretty much rely on that. I just want to have a little bit of controllable thrust right there. And 3, 2, 1, we'll stage in 3, 2, 1. They're staging, stage separation, and there we go. Looks good. We have around no ignitions for this, so the rest of our burn might actually be done with another engine, which is going to be great. Pretty sure I got another engine that has more ignition, so that's great. Let's go into live. So pretty much launch is looking good so far. We have a little bit of an explosion there, but it's nothing. We actually have 5,000 meters of delta V on board. Let's go ahead and hit this. Activate engine and decouple. Okay, that's not gonna do well at all. Okay, if that doesn't work out, we're actually gonna have to do our circularization burn with our, let's go around here, deploy this, looks good. Deploy solar panels, looks really good indeed. I think I'm gonna actually forget on something, which is the power on board here, but hopefully it doesn't present to be a problem in the future. But there goes that, 80,000 kilometers, looks good, and we're actually gonna have to dock quite quickly. So let's go ahead and decouple this. Right. Decouple that to undock. This is gonna be a really interesting docking procedure, and I forgot to undock. Cool. This might be chaotic, so let's go and set this as my control from here. Disengage, we'll disengage that. Let's go into docking autopilot. That's not gonna work out. That's our target. Set as target, autopilot. Just do a nice little turn, and that should do the trick. Yeah, we have 6,000 meters of delta V, and we actually might hit our solar panel here. We cannot avoid that, so that's one solar panel gone. Cool. is great. It's freaking 1 a.m. Cool. Cool. Right. Back to the drawing board. It is. I don't think we're gonna go Mars today. So starting to think it's 1 a.m. I've been streaming for freaking 2 hours now. So that's, yeah, we just hit the 2 hour mark. So I guess that's a really interesting After Dark stream. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. We're gonna be flying the Avenza 757-200 from Caracas to Panama City. But for now, I'm gonna bring it over to the BRPAC screen. Thank you all for watching, and I will, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in around, let's see, so it's like 14 hours. Yeah, see you guys. Peace.